A lot of men don't realise just how influential a woman's friends are when it comes to whether or not she's going to go home with you. But the truth is, if a woman's friends don't like you, they're going to do whatever they can to persuade their friend not to come home with you. This hottie might really like you, but she's nearly always going to value her friends' opinions over some man she's just met. That's why we advise men to always approach the whole group and engage the whole group, whether that's during the daytime or at night. When it comes to pulling, you have 4 main options as far as how to navigate the friends and convince everyone it's a good idea for this hottie to come home with you. In this video, I'm going to outline these 4 options in order of the most effective down to the least effective. The first option is to separate a woman from her friends, get to know her in a one-on-one setting elsewhere in the venue, and then pull her home on the down low. You can baby step this so no one gets too worried. Perhaps you first invite her to the bar, then you go to the dance floor, perhaps you go to get some fresh air outside. After that, perhaps there's somewhere nearby where you can get food together. If a woman is concerned, she says, no, I can't leave my friend, you can persuade her. It's only going to be 5 minutes. We can text your friends that we're going to come back for them. If she really likes you, she's often going to want to keep going down this rabbit hole with you. From there, maybe there's a nice excuse to go back to your place. This is the most effective strategy as far as whether a woman will hook up with you if you do pull her home, but it is the strategy that is the least likely to work, because a woman is often going to have a lot of objections. Your second option is to get permission from her friends to pull her home. So you are going to propose a innocent reason for her to come back to your place. Then the two of you are going to go up to her friends and she's going to try and explain to them that she's going to go back to your place and whether or not that's going to be okay. This is most effective when the women's friends, they all know you already, they trust you, they like you. Your third option is to pull the woman and her friends home. So if a woman is, no, I can't be separated from my friends, you have the option to propose that all of you guys come back to your place, perhaps for an after party, to smoke something, to play Nintendo Wii, whatever it is. From there, the woman's friends have a chance to get to know you better, to like you better, to trust you more. There's every chance that they will get bored and go home and leave the two of you together. Maybe they'll fall asleep on your couch. Either way, that's your only real shot if you want to seal the deal in this scenario. And your fourth option is to swap contact details, arrange a date and seal the deal some other time. It's true that women are more likely to flake on you if you swap contact details at the club while she was a little bit drunk, but it is still possible to get these women out on a date. We recommend swapping Instagram profiles instead of phone numbers so she gets the opportunity to spy on you and remember how awesome you are. In fact, I'd recommend you spend the first part of nights out socializing with tons of women, swapping Instagram details, filming some stories with a bunch of them. After all, there's only a few women who are going to go home with you at the start of the night when they've spent 2 hours putting on their makeup. So those are your 4 options. Note that none of these options are ignore her friends. That's a terrible idea. No loyal female is going to let her friend go off with some guy she doesn't know, especially if he's not been polite enough to even acknowledge her. All of these steps are far easier when you have a wingman by your side to keep your woman's friends occupied. If you don't have a wingman, you can find one in 310 major cities across the world by visiting gameglobal.net/groups. Okay, so that's your video. If you want to see stories of the Game Global's craziest stories of how they managed to pull women home from the bar, if you want to see footage of how we meet women during the daytime, or if you want your personal dating dilemmas answered by one of the Game Global coaches, go ahead and join the Game Global School community. We're posting all that stuff in there because we can't really post that kind of personal down and dirty stuff on YouTube. So there's a link for that in the description and the pinned comment. Make friends with a girl's friends. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll speak to you real soon.